Okay, let's see. Hello, friends. I am checking to see if my sound is working before we get started. Um, which does not maybe appear to be. Okay, we did Soggy Swamp. I don't know. I don't remember what all we've done. We've done that many things. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to listen to myself talk because that would be annoying. So, sound is working great. But I'd love to get... Okay, so I think we just did Soggy Swamp. I think it's just that these have unlocked. I really don't remember now. Let's do Pumpkin Pastures. Yeah, let's go and do Pumpkin Pastures. We'll see how that goes. I didn't actually look to see what the recommended level was.
The Illager raids have roasted this once lush land to ruin. Only one village remains unspoiled in this corner of the world. Make haste, hero. You must warn the villagers there of the battle to come. You are their only hope.
Okay. Okay, we got bees. Equip, which I love. I have to remember to use the soul. Let's see, what do we need? 2 chests and 2 secrets. Bring up the map. There's not much to do here. I can't imagine, since there's only 2 chests, that anything's going to be over here, but again, we're going to take a little look. I've been playing with one of my higher level characters, so I genuinely do not remember. I don't think we have done this together. Oh. I've got some men here, so that's not bad. But I really do try to keep my arrows. Oh, let's grab these arrows. Let's get this guy out, and we're gonna go around and try and catch anybody over here that we miss. And then we'll go this way. This may not go very far. Okay, let's go. Oh, got a lot of friends here. That's right, I did get thorns on here, so that is awesome. We love thorns. And just over here. Although, did I go all the way? Yeah, I didn't check all the waterways. You know, again, sometimes that's the way to find secrets, so I do like to check everything out. We're not going to hit an offshoot. Okay, we've got a little offshoot up here, we'll do. I really like saving this TNT until I find something worth it. Like, there's just not quite enough. Wait, do I have? Oh no, I've only got one enchantment. Oh, I did not enchant my bow at all. Oh, because I didn't know what I wanted. Okay, so power. I do like Poison Cloud. Smiting. Supercharged. Charged shots. I don't ever remember to charge my bow. We're gonna go with power. So now, when I get more enchantment levels, I can also choose one over here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Forgot. I might have actually been saving that to do double. To go ahead and do level 2 enchantment on something else. But, okay, let's check this little area out over here. We got a whole little offshoot. But I went ahead and used it because I do like this bow. Nothing interesting. Nothing to write home about. Pardon me, I have to go this way. I didn't aim myself very well there. Oh, let's fill up. Okay, where? Over here. I mean, that just looks like it's... Let's take this guy out. There's 2 zombies. Okay, I'm gonna line myself up a little bit better. Yep, there's chest. And yes, I did not roll well. I am not particularly great at rolling. I don't know why. It's not actually a hard mechanic. I just... There it is. Okay. Now we're going to get to that ship another way, so I'm not going to bother. I'm not sure where that bow is going to respawn. There it is. I knew that was going to happen. I do have a totem of healing equipped. And so if I was really desperate, I have that. But so far, I haven't needed it. The little gas beside me is just a pet. It doesn't actually do anything. Oh, are we going to get to that ship anymore? Yeah, I think we'll go. I think we can go this way to the ship, which we do want to do. So even though the arrow wants me to go that way, we are going to go check out the ship over here. Because again, we try and check all things out. If I remember correctly, it's actually not really very cool. But we're going to do it anyways. And we are going to just check all the things. Okay, yeah, nothing over here. All the ones over here. Then I might do it. Use that. I'm going to take that. That's right, it unlocks the next. So that unlocks something else on the map. This annoys me to no end. I can't actually go that way. And... Hey, who's this? A mystery merchant. Okay. So now we've done that. You know, that was good. So what have we found? We found one secret. So that was that chest in the middle. So this does not count as anything. That was that chest in the middle with the secret. But we've still got 2 regular chests to find. And I'm pretty sure this is a big, giant, open area. Okay, we're gonna kind of do a little zigzaggy pattern. Oh. You always gotta take those guys out first, because they hype everybody else up. But on their own, they're crap. So they're really easy to take out. So you always want to take them out first. I can attack some fire. Let's shoot you. There's another one over someplace that I did not get to take out. Yeah, we'll go this way, because it looks like this is going to be a whole offshoot. So we're going to go on over here. Oh, let's see. Yep. Almost had that, but there's... Sometimes it's really pretty predictable where they're going to have the secrets. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that was 2 of 2 secrets. But we're still going to go down here and check the rest of this out, partially for enemy completion. Is that not completion? Let's say I don't think I've ever actually gotten 100% of the enemies, just because they hide and. Actually, don't need to be doing this because I'm going to come back this way. You know, sometimes they're just in a spot where you can't see them, and so, you know, but I usually get 99% when I'm trying. I know the other day, I speed ran the Soggy Swamp just so I could go take out the boss, and that time I did very little of the enemies, because I just kind of ran past everybody, because that was my goal, was just to get to the boss, but usually my goal is to try and get as many of the enemies as possible. And I can usually get up to 99% typically. Alright, we got a big guy here. Take you out. And I may stop pretty soon and check out some of the things that I've picked up and see if anything's better than what I've already got. Right now, I am pretty happy with what I have. Hey guys, this is our little area up here. I need to leave. Let's do that. So that was my little soul amulet. that I just used. Pop my bee nest down. Take you out. And of course I do have... So I'm going to leave that meat for right now. I will probably end up actually forgetting that it's there, but I'm going to leave it in the off chance that I do remember and can come back to it. Farm goal, Laura. I'm going to take that. And let's see. What do we want to do? Yeah, this is going to be pretty big. This is one of the big areas here. So we'll go ahead and go down over here and check this out. And of course our emeralds are going to be good for buying stuff from merchants eventually. Let's go through here. Go creeper. Creepers are the one thing that I really don't mess with and try and shoot with my arrow on sight. A lot of other things I won't necessarily hit with my arrows. Because I tend to have stronger melee weapons. But creepers are just such a pain. Shoot. And of course now I can't. Although, with my glaive... Yeah, I'm just gonna explode you. With my glaive, it's a little easier to take out the distance guys, like creepers. Or take out guys at a distance. So that they don't explode and kill me right off the bat. Was there someplace else? Oh, because it's got that. Oh yeah, see I missed some of this. That's the one thing I will say is, like, sometimes it is misleading what you have and have not explored on the map, because as long as your character's within a certain distance of it, it shows it has been having been explored, but since I came what I would say is above it, it showed it as having been explored even though I didn't actually go and look at it, but my character was close enough for it to have shown up as having been explored. So, whoopsies! I just itched my knee and triggered an arrow. We'll go over here. I have one little bee that's still following me around. Find the villagers. I don't really need that meat, but I'm gonna... Oh, there's another chest. Alright, so this should be the first of the, the 2 chests. And then we found both secrets that are findable at this point. There may be more as we explore the map. You know, I think I've talked about that before, that sometimes the more that you explore, the more of those things will open up. Alright, so we're going to get up here, and that gate is going to close on us. We're going to have to fight these guys. It's not going to be... I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Free up my... and actually, I kind of like to just be close to where they're going to spawn. Kind of take guys out as they spawn. I find that to be sometimes easier than hiding. Yeah. It's so funny because right now I'm playing at such a low level that everything is relatively easy. I'm going to say that, now I'm going to end up dying. But right now, everything feels pretty easy. Okay, we're going to have another, quote, ambush here in a minute when I start triggering this drawbridge. But first, I'm going to get all these emeralds, and then we will trigger this, which is going to trigger these guys. We'll pop down that. That's here. These guys. I'm going to take my healing potion. Sometimes I'm bad about taking my healing potion. That's it. Nobody else is gonna spawn. So we're good there. I feel like they have added a lot more of these supplies than there used to be. The bees are all gone. That's the downside with bee nest versus, I really like the bee enchantment on, not on my armor though, because that's usually triggered by rolling, but on my, weapon, that is one of my very favorite enchantments. Because it just spawns bees. Whereas with the nest, you have to be close enough to the nest and they despawn after a certain period of time. Now, the regular bees despawn as well, but because they're triggered by your sword, they tend to be more in the area that you actually need them to be. Okay, evokers. Oh, I hate evokers. Oh, where is he? There he is. Just try to shoot him a couple times. I'm gonna get close and get his soul. Slice him a few times, and he's dead. That was actually super easy for an evoker. Yeah, almost a little bit disappointing. Is there an actual offshoot? Okay, it's just a corner that I missed. I don't think there's anything interesting up here, but... Or maybe I didn't actually miss it. I don't think I missed it. I was talking and wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I'm kind of chewing on my thumb, but I was finishing up my lunch. That's why I like this glaive, because it does have good distance, and so it's harder for me to get hit. Go ahead and take a healing potion. Okay, we're going this way. Now, pigs do not count towards chests. Pig chests do not count towards chests. They're just a bonus. Oh, there's a guy over there. See, I'm gonna come around here and try and take the guy out first. Yep, now the spider's just a regular spider. He's gonna be a lot easier to hit. I'll take you out. And you. He's casting to somebody over here. Oh, it's a big open field. Okay, so we'll kind of zigzag around here a little bit. Make sure we get all this area. Go look over in the corners. Come back around the bridge. There wasn't another little... Oh, let's take these guys out. So the other way you can miss people is that sometimes they'll come in but from... Like, they'll come around something to attack you from the side. And then they'll end up being behind you and you don't know that they're there. So you miss actually taking them out. Which I always find a little disappointing. Like I said, one of these days I'm going to end up with a 100%. Although it's very possible that I have, and that's just not a metric that it's told me about that particular time, which I also find kind of irritating. I want it to tell me the same metrics each time, and it does not. Yep, I'm going to take you out before you can even cast on somebody. Whoops, that was... nothing up here. No, nothing interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of area. Yeah, now when you play at higher levels, there's a lot more enemies, a lot more bad guys. It's a lot more to... Oh, there is... Where is he? Where is he? There he is. That guy. I think I should see it. Nope. So, of course, animals do not always give you loot, which is kind of annoying. But Mostly I need the arrows, but I'll go ahead and eat the food because I'm probably not going to come back this way. But what was triggering another evoker? Okay. Let's see if that very little damage. We're just gonna just slice at him 4 times. There we go. So I use my little soul amulet. So soul amulet is a pretty cool artifact, but you have to gather souls before to work. And how much power it has is determined by how many souls you get. Although it has a finite amount of power, I believe. You can only get it up to a certain power. Which is why you want, each higher level that you go at. Oh, there's so many of these guys. Achievement Christmas. Get you out. Alright, any more of those guys? I never remember what those guys are called, because they're not evokers. But they are also, in fact, I think they're almost as bad. I won't say they're worse, but they're almost as bad as What's in here? Oh, cards. Nothing interesting. Lots of little chicken jackies. Yeah. Oh. So see, I have thorns, so you watched when he attacked me. Oops, I need to take my pill. Okay. You saw he got hurt by attacking me. Oh, and there's a creeper! And a big guy. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my little soul healing while I check out and see what I've gotten recently. Not a lot that's great, honestly. Alright, so we've done all the things that we can do so far. Ring the warning bell. Okay, so we're actually getting towards the end of this. Because the warning bell is going to summon the boss. Well, I think this just summons an ambush, actually, at this level. This is kind of the... So I'm gonna walk this whole area and just make sure that there aren't any random enemies that I can take out first. Because it is gonna trigger an ambush. Which isn't really an ambush because I know it's coming. Okay, I fell off the map. Let me go ahead and make sure we're topped off before we do that, before we ring the bell. So, the bell's going to be right there in the middle, but like I said, I'm going to just make sure that there's nobody around anywhere else that would be... that can attack me along with whoever's going to ambush me, just to make life easier. And I'm fairly certain there's nothing on this boat. Yeah. Nothing, and nothing else has appeared that I can grab. So that is fine. I'm gonna pop down my bees and I'm gonna ring the bell. I'm gonna go back kind of here-ish. Hey, hey. Oh, there's that guy. That guy I dislike. So he does explodey things. And of course, each wave there's more. See how much harder he is to hit when he's being enchanted. Oh, there's another one of those guys that he's hiding over there, so we'll shoot him. Whoops, well, I'm actually not shooting him. Okay, I should have saved my soul healing for this guy. Alright, we're gonna take a little runsies here. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna shoot at him from here. So I am. Oh, no, that wasn't bad at all. In fact, that was kind of ridiculous. Oops, I got one bad guy here. Okay, there's another. There must be a bad guy that's escaped somewhere. Where is he? Because there he is. Yeah, let's say because that hasn't triggered yet, so we have missed. And that's the end of this level. It's actually a pretty short level, so we might go ahead and do a second.
And the villagers of the pumpkin pastures go on to fight another day.
Let's see. "100% of mobs defeated." Yes, that's my favorite. And 100% of chests open. All right, and flaming arrows. I actually don't prefer the arrow artifact. Oh, I hate that. I made the wrong thing. An 11 glaive, and so you can see. While this is going to be a slight upgrade because it's a 12, it's less powerful. And this one's got Illager's Bane, so it's good against Illagers. This one has a chance to do higher damage than my glaive because it is a higher level, but it also, my glaive also could do more because it's 27 to 40, and it's rare, and so I just like it better. We'll see. Anything better? I really didn't get anything very good on this particular run. My armor is still tops. Yeah, I mean, so the flaming arrows are cool, but you only get 11 of them, and I just find that as an artifact, I forget to actually do those. Okay, so we just did Pumpkin Pastures. What's going to be short? We unlocked Archhaven and Soggy Cave. Try to think of one that won't be terribly long. Let's try Soggy Cave. This might not be really long. I don't know. We'll try it. And I'm going to try it on actually a higher level than I currently am, just as a challenge, and we'll see if I can beat it on that level. Okay, so I think I can't get that way right now. I think I've done this before. I think I have to go this way first. And because I've already done one full level, so these are sort of like the bonus levels. I'm going to heal up here in a second. Witches are sort of the other thing that I do tend to take out with my arrows. Oh my gosh, that guy's... Yeah, you can kind of tell the difference between the last one that I did, which was under my level, and this one, which is above the level that I'm currently above. Okay, one chest and 2 secrets. That the recommended power is higher than what I have. But I like to give, I like a little challenge every now and then. I've found that way. I haven't done it yet. So we'll go this circle. We'll do this circle here. Oops, we'll do that. Now, if things start to get desperate and I don't think I'm actually going to finish the level, then I might not. So let's see, we'll go this way and then we'll go around and then we'll kind of come back. Oh, wait. No, you know what? We're going to miss a bunch of people. Well, not a bunch, but... Let's go back and make sure we catch out what's over here. I don't remember how long this level is. I do find sometimes these bonus levels are actually, like, quite long. And you think, oh, it's just going to be a short little thing, and it is not that. Okay. There was definitely a witch wandering around somewhere. She got witches. Oops. And then I took damage just by... Okay, I think I've gotten all that now. But I think I need to go down here. I can just go this way. Okay. Now normally I would be rolling to all these trees if it was just me playing. But again, I don't want to make these forever long for you guys. So I'm gonna just... Okay. Right off the bat. And of course, there we go. Okay. So this is gonna end up... Oh, it's this one. Oh, dang it. I'll tell you right now, I really don't like this one because there's some redstone. Yeah, I can't. This is not the one I need to go through. There's some redstone doors, and I am terrible. I don't have the patience to actually figure out everything I'm supposed to figure out in order to open the doors. Like to do it in the right order. Okay. I'm gonna... So many witches! We're just gonna sit here and shoot everybody as many times as we can. Who else do we still have? We still have you. Take those guys out. Let's take these guys out. Alright. Okay, so that opened that up. There's nothing over here. I think this is the one with all the redstone. So we have to... I think I can do anything with that beacon, can I? So that is charging up my bow, I believe, when it does that. When it... Yeah, okay. I know that these are logic puzzles. I don't have the patience to sit here and figure out what I'm supposed to do. So I just end up clicking the buttons randomly. Which I know is not the way to do it. There we go. But eventually it usually works out, but I know it's not the right way to do it. I just get annoyed. I don't. Oh, wait. The chest appeared? No, it just gave me the... that I did it right. Usually that sound means a chest appears. But it's not showing a chest on my map. Oh, it's just that I found one of the secrets. Okay. Okay, so this puts us... So now we've done that door. We've done that door. We can't do that door. I don't think we can... Can we do this one? Oh, we can, maybe. No, we can't. So that's going to be an exit. And it's going to bring us back this way. I think the only one we can do is this one up here. Let's see. Alright, so same thing. We're going to trigger an attack eventually. Eventually, we're going to trigger an attack. Alright, Fritz. I have done all... I've gone everywhere. There it goes. Okay. I'm going to go up here. I'm just going to sort of just start fighting. Oof. There's so many witches. My bees are making of being awesome. You can just hear them. Oh shoot. That was a waste. Hit the wrong button. Okay. Oh, I think this is the one that I'm really bad at. Because there's like 3 buttons. There's 4 buttons. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at this one. I hate this one. And yes, I know that I should, like, be able to figure it out. I know it's not that hard. I just can never quite. My brain just does not work this way. Ugh. There it is. I mean, like I said, I do eventually get there. I know that I am doing it wrong. I know I'm supposed to think of the logic and, like, figure it out and go slowly. Okay, I think I've actually done all the doors now. Oh, no, there's this one. Because this one takes me back here, and then I get this, which is the chest and the second secret. And arrows, nice. And we're gonna just, I keep waiting for, yeah, there's gonna have to be, oh, no, there's no ambush. Then this brings me back to the back side of this, and we're gonna be back at the boat. Yep. So now I got that part. And this is all stuff we've done. So this is all just the whole map again. So it brings you back to the, and then you go to the bottom, and you're done. So that is that level. It's not as long as I thought it was, which is good. And it's probably shorter for a lot of people who have the patience to figure out the redstone. So see, this time it doesn't tell me how many of the, how much I took out, but I did deal 6,876 damage. And I healed 33 times. And we did that one on a higher level than was suggested, which I always enjoy. Soul Healer, that's another good one. The great thing about Soul Healer, if I'm correct, is one that it heals... Well, I was thinking this is the one that heals nearby allies, but it doesn't say that, so I could be wrong. We got some better Evoca robes. However, this one has thorns. And I love thorns. Thorns is just so helpful. Now, this one does have the tumblebees, but again, you have to roll, and I always forget to roll unless I'm looking for stuff. And Lucky Explorer, I don't love those enchantments. So even though that is a higher level, I may not switch. Cutlass is a good weapon. It is a little faster. It's a little bit less area, and it does have Illager's Bane as well. So I may choose the Cutlass next. Oh no, my Glaive is an 11, and this Cutlass is at 6, which seems silly. And of course, the sword is just a sword, so even though it's a 12, I'm not gonna... let's see. Yeah, I do find from Grolora. Yeah, I do find that the suggested levels, sometimes, if you're within like one or two of the suggested, if you're lower, I still try it because usually you can usually beat it. Now that is not always true for the daily challenges, um, the daily trials. What is this daily trial? Creeper Woods? Yeah, I'm not going to do all of Creeper Woods just for that. Because, so like the daily trial has different, this one will have, the player, I'll only have torment arrows. Player's health is increased by 30%, which is great. And 50% of melee mobs are replaced with creepers. So this is going to have a lot more creepers than Creeper Woods normally would, which, Creeper Woods has less creepers than I feel like should be in something called Creeper Woods. But I've done daily trials where my health was halved. Or they left fire trail, the melee mobs that left fire trails or things like that. So daily trial can be a little bit more tricky for the suggested power. But the higher that you do it, the better loot you're going to get. So I always try and do it on the highest level that I can. So we have now fully completed Soggy Swamp. We've fully completed Soggy Cave. So I had to do Soggy Cave before I could fully complete Soggy Swamp. And the green check mark means not only have I done it, but I have gotten all the secrets and all the chests. So like we completed Pumpkin Pastures today, right? But it doesn't have a check mark because I need to do Archhaven, and there may be another run that offers more chests. I don't know. But another time we'll come back and do Cacti Canyon, Creeper Woods. There's a Creeper Wood down there. That must be one of the smaller things. So, yeah, we'll keep knocking away at this. Hopefully next week I can do another video, but then I will probably end up having to take a couple weeks off because I will be going into rehearsals. In addition to my day job, I will be picking up another job. One second. So, yeah, I think that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time. Like, subscribe, do all the things. I don't get to broadcast as often as I would like, but I enjoy having you join me.